Welcome to this short tutorial on how to replicate our TradingView theme. So in front of you, you should be able to see just the standard default TradingView chart. So if you're new to TradingView, the first time you open up your screen, it should look something like this. So the first thing we're going to do is simply remove this volume indicator. You'll see it just underneath whatever currency pair is currently on the chart. Just simply hover over where it says volume 20 and click on the X to delete that indicator. After we've deleted that indicator, we just want to swap over to the dark theme. So click on the three bars in the top left hand corner. Go down to where it says dark color theme and just turn that on. Okay, so now we've got the dark theme applied. The next step is we just want to adjust the colors on the chart. So we're just going to simply right click on the chart and go down to settings. From there, what we want to do is where it says candles, you're going to want to click on the green, and just from the pre-selection color selection, it's just the second from the bottom yellow. And if you want to make it easier, because we'll be selecting that color quite a lot, just click on the plus sign just down here under add custom color, click add, and then you'll now be able to select that just from this list at the bottom. And then for our second color, just simply click on the red one, and then just the second darkest color, just the second darkest grey / black there. And then once again, just for simplicity, we're just going to add that to our custom list at the bottom. Moving on to our borders, just simply the yellow for both of those. And again, for the wick, we just want to select that yellow color. From there, going down to the last value line, click on that, and it's simply just the second lightest color. So just the one next to the white. And you can just see that just changes our actual price line. So once you've done that, that will be all from the symbol section. Now we don't need to do anything to the status line section. We don't need to do anything to the scales section. The next section we'll be adjusting is simply under the appearance. And what we're going to be doing here is firstly just changing the vertical grid lines just to our dark grey / black. Do the same for our horizontal lines. And finally, you'll notice on some of our charts, we just simply break it up into individual trading days. If you wish to do that, just go ahead and click on the session breaks box. And then we just select just the grey just above the blue colours. Okay, and once you've done that, you can go ahead and click on OK. So once we've done that, the next thing we want to do is we just want to add our average daily range indicator. So to find this indicator, we're just going to click on indicators just in the bar selection just at the top here. And under search, we're just going to simply put in a square open bracket, followed by a J and an S. So that's Juliet Sierra. And then what you'll see pops up is the average daily range indicator. And just to make it easier next time you want to find this, just simply click on the star here. And once you do click on that, we already had it added to our favorites. But in future, now when it comes to adding this indicator, what you'll find is you can just simply click on the favorites, just in the drop down selection there, and you'll be able to find that quite easily. So just click on that, and that will then add it to the chart. From there, what we want to do is we normally just have the range for today normally. So if you go and you can either come up here to the indicator at the top, and once you've clicked on that, just click on the gear icon for the settings, and where it has number of ADR back, we just want to change that from 7 just to 1 and click OK, and you'll see now we've just got the average daily range for today. Okay, now we've got that, what we want to do is we just want to adjust the color code just to make it just a bit more simple. So the alternative way to go back to those settings is just hover the cursor over the actual average daily range line, and you'll see we get the little hand icon. Double click on that, and you'll notice what we then get pop up is once again the settings selection. And all we're then going to do is just to show that the upper bound for that average daily range, or the average daily range high, because that can act as an area of potential resistance, we're just going to change that to a red color, and we're just going to be going for just the red from the top selection, just to change that color, and then we're just going to click on OK, and now we have the upper bound, which is very clearly a potential area of resistance, and then we've got the lower bound in green just to show that's a potential area of support. And that's pretty much everything for the basic layout. So now what we want to do is we simply want to right click on that, go down to where it says color theme, and just simply click on save as. And when you've done that, you can name your theme whatever you like, and then in future when it comes to adding the theme, you can do so by simply right clicking, going onto color theme, and then you'll be able to select it from your previous saved themes. Now the only other thing to quickly show is if you're looking at adding a potential monitor with multiple charts on it. So if you wish to do that, you'll notice just up here in the top corner you've got just a little square. Now just as a quick note, this is, I believe, only available for premium members, so you will need to have a subscription to add this next phase. But all you do is just click on the square here, and you'll see you now have several layout options. So just to keep it simple, we'll just do 2, but it's all the same regardless on which one you click on. But if we go for 2, you'll see we now get another chart pop up, and it's actually kept our theme. So if you wanted to have a broad layout like we do with our Forex majors, just click on the 8 icon, and that's simply the one we use. And now you see we have all the charts loaded. So if you want to then make selection of the charts easier, now just as a quick note, as you can see all of these charts are Aussie dollar, US dollar. Obviously you'd want to change them, so if you simply click on a chart you want to change, and then from there in the top left hand corner up here, simply type in the currency pair you're after. So for example, if we wanted euro dollar US dollar, we type in euro dollar US dollar, and then simply select a Forex option, and you can see the chart has been changed over, and you just do that for all of the layouts. Next one, for example, dollar yen, and so on. Now the alternative to that is if you want to just simply speed that process up, if you've got a default list which you typically view, what you can do is just click on the top icon, which is the watch list, just in the upper right hand corner, and you'll see we've already created our list here. But essentially what you can do is you can click on add symbol. So for example, again we'll just stick with euro dollar, type euro dollar into the search bar at the top, select the currency pair, and you'll notice it is then added to the list. So what you can do is, like we've done here, you can simply add all of your major currency pairs, And then in the future, when you want to choose a currency pair, for example with this top right hand chart, for example if we go for CAD yen, you'd simply have to select it and the chart will change over. So that's pretty much all the basics and everything we use. That's how you can create the Forex Source theme. That's how you can select multiple charts on one display, and that's how you can create your own list of you know, the major currency pairs which you look at. Hopefully this has been of use to you. If you do have any further questions, feel free to contact support.